So today we'll start with configuration revision number in VTP. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So in our last class, we know what is VTP, what is the purpose of VTP, how VTP works, what are the requirements of VTP,
Yeah.
VTP versions, VTP modes, why do we need server mode, why do we need client mode, why do we need transparent mode switch in VTP. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. So today we'll start with configuration revision number. So what is configuration revision number? See, first we have to know what is configuration revision number. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it represents VLAN database revision number. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So configuration revision number is used to represent the VLAN database revision number of a switch. It is of 32 bits and represented in form of not decimal, in decimal value. Okay. So configuration division number is 32 bits long and represented in decimal value like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yes.
It will incremented by 1 whenever there is a change in VLAN database.
It's a revision number like a port security revision number. Right, sir? Because port security's revision number always increase when violation.
Yes. So whenever there is a change in VLAN database, like think when we create a VLAN or delete a VLAN or change the name of a VLAN, that means there is a change. We are changing the VLAN database. We are editing the VLAN database. We are writing on the VLAN database. So whenever there is a change in VLAN database, a single change increments 1 in configuration revision number. Okay.
Yes, sir.
In transparent mode, it remains, it is always 0. That is, in transparent mode, whatever we change in VLAN database, configuration revision number never change. Okay.
Yes, sir.
By default, it is 0 in all switches. Whenever you buy a new Cisco switch, the configuration revision number is 0. Whenever you delete the old VLAN database and boot the switch with a new VLAN database, completely new VLAN database, the configuration revision number is always 0. So what is the purpose? It helps to get update with latest VLAN database information in all switches. That means with this configuration revision number, every switch in a network comes to know that whether its VLAN database is updated or backdated. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt up to this point?
No, sir.
So we have 3 switches in our network. Switch 1, switch 2, switch 3, and these links are trunk link. These links are trunk linked. Both it is in server mode, it is in client mode, and it is in client mode. Okay. So by default, what is the configuration revision number in all switches? 0.
0.
So suppose in step 1, switch 1 creates a VLAN 10 in its VLAN database. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So its configuration revision number will change to 1
Yes.
because we have made a change in its VLAN database. Now switch 1 sends an update message
Yes.
to switch 2 with CRN number, with CRN 1, configuration revision number 1.
Yes.
Switch 2 receives that update message with CRN 1 and updates its VLAN database and makes its CRN to 1. So switch 1 add VLAN 10 in its database and make configuration revision number 1. And the same thing will be done by switch 2.
Switch 3.
Switch 2 sends the update message to switch 3.
Yes.
Switch 3 add VLAN 10 in its database and change its configuration revision number to 1. Same thing happen when we create VLAN 20 in switch 1. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Configuration number is changed to 2. An update message will follow from switch 1 to switch 2. Switch, after receiving that update message, switch 2 adds VLAN 20 in its database and makes its configuration revision number 2. Switch 2 sends that update message to switch 3. Switch 3 updates its VLAN database and makes its configuration revision number to 2. If we delete VLAN 10 in switch 1, configuration revision number will be 3. An update message from switch 1 to switch 2. Switch 2 also deletes VLAN 10 from its database and makes configuration revision number 3. Again an update message from switch 2 to switch 3. Switch 3
Yes.
deletes its VLAN 10 from VLAN database and makes configuration revision number 3. Now if we assign a name for VLAN 20, suppose we give it a name IT. It is also changed in VLAN database.
Yes.
It will become 4. An update message with configuration revision number 4 from switch 1 to switch 2. Switch 2 updates its database VLAN 20 and named it IT and makes configuration revision number 4. Same update message from switch 2 to switch 3 with configuration revision number 4. Switch 3 updates its VLAN database with IT named by VLAN and make it configuration number 4. So is it clear how configuration revision number works in VTP?
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. We will start our practical in our next class, okay?
Okay, sir.
Today we will complete most of the theory part. VTP messages. We have 4 types of VTP messages like summary advertisement, subset advertisement, subset request, and VTP join message. We will discuss VTP join message when we will learn VTP pruning, okay? So for this time we will discuss mainly these 3 type of messages. summary advertisement, subset advertisement, and subset request. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So actually
Hmm.
messages are either triggered or periodic. What is triggered message? Every messages in a network can be categorized in two categories, either triggered or periodic. So what is triggered message?
Whatever we can change in VTP, so it update
No,
reset.
no. Don't consider with it VTP. What is triggered type of message?
Whatever we can change in topology, so it
Triggered message
update.
is sent in case of any change. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And periodic message is sent after a fixed time interval. Like 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 180 seconds. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in network, messages are either triggered or periodic. So what is summary advertisement? One, periodically it is sent in every 300 seconds. It is sent triggered when there is any change in VLAN database. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And what does it contain? It contain VTP domain name, configuration, revision number, VTP version, MD5, digest value. Actually, this MD5 digest value is calculated from domain name, password, and CRN, configuration revision number. Okay.
Hmm.
And number of better to say total number of subset advertisement messages. Clear?
Yes, sir.
We have three types of messages: summary advertisement, subset advertisement, and subset request. So summary advertisement basically contain VTP domain name, configuration revision number, VTP version, MD5 digest value, which is calculated from domain name, password, and configuration revision number, total number of subset advertisement messages. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, what is subset advertisement? It is sent, triggered whenever there is a change in VLAN database. It is sent in response of subset request message. It contained actual VLAN information. Actual VLAN information is contained in subset advertisement, not in summary advertisement. Mind it.
Yes, sir.
It is asked in interview that in which type of VTP message actual VLAN information is carried. So subset advertisement is the message, is a type of VTP message in which the actual VLAN information is carried, not in summary advertisement. Now, to clear the topic, let us consider we have 3 switches, same like before. Switch 1, switch 2, switch 3. So, and this link are trunk link. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So, by default CRN number is
0.
0 in all switches. So switch 1 creates VLAN 10. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Switch 1 immediately sends two triggered message to switch 2. One is summary advertisement. Okay. And another is subset advertisement. One is summary advertisement and another is subset advertisement. Both messages are triggered. Okay, mind it.
Yes, sir.
Actually, summary advertisement carries the configuration division number by which switch to know that there is a change in VLAN database, and from subset advertisement switch to gets the actual VLAN information from which switch to updates its own database. So after creating VLAN 10, switch 1 configuration number is changed to 1, and now after updating the VLAN database, now switch 2 also increments its configuration number 0 to 1. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now switch to forwards these two message to switch 3. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Switch 3 updates his VLAN database and change this configuration revision number from 0 to 1. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now you create 1 minute. Now you create VLAN 20 in switch 2. So what will happen? Configuration number, revision number is changed to 2. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And switch 2 also triggered a summary advertisement and a subset advertisement to switch 2. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Now switch 2 also updates his VLAN database with VLAN 20. Now consider there is a congestion between switch 2 and switch 3, and switch 3 cannot receive the summary advertisement and the subset advertisement from switch 1 because of congestion. In between, switch 2 also changes its configuration revision number to 2. Now, what is the position in network? Switch 3 is backdated. Switch 3's VLAN database is outdated or backdated. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, in every 300 seconds, switch 1 sends a summary advertisement to switch 1, switch 2. Switch 1 sends a summary advertisement to switch 2.
Yes, sir.
It is periodic. These two are triggered, but this is periodic. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, switch 2 will send it to switch 3. We know summary advertisement contain configuration revision number. After receiving this summary advertisement, switch 3 knows, switch 3 come to knows that its configuration revision number is backdated. it has configuration division number 1, while this summary advertisement content configuration division number value 2. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now switch 3 will send a subset request to switch 2. Switch 3 sends a subset request message to switch 2. Actually, switch 3 is asking for the latest VLAN information, because switch 3 has already known that its VLAN database is backdated. Switch 2 sends this to whom? To switch 1.
Switch 1.
Now, what switch 1 send? Subset advertisement. Okay? To
Yes.
switch 2. And switch 2 will forward this subset advertisement to
Switch 3.
switch 3. And now switch 3 will update its database, adding VLAN 20 in its VLAN database, and makes its configuration division number 2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the part. It is sent triggered whenever any change in VLAN database, and it is sent in response in subset request message. So now I think it is clear what is the purpose of 3 different messages and
Yes,
how
sir.
it is worked.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt up to this point?
No, sir. No doubt.